later in the process and could see that, that in order to develop that area, they were gonna need to get above it and put in that basin so that with also the fill that they could get removed from the floodplain after the letter of map revisions approved. Just a second. The other piece that the letter of map revision will do, which probably jumping ahead here, is currently this entire floodplain is what's called a Zone A. It's approximate, there's no elevations established to it. The letter of map revision, they did the engineering, when it's approved, there will be elevations established along this entire drainage ditch and back.
You mentioned in the beginning there, I just kinda got lost there, you said it was the developers that decided to do this retention basin?
The retention basin was required of them by the city.
But the city, I thought you said you didn't have anything, like, you didn't force them to do that.
They were required to do they were required to dig a basin and come up with land to do that. The city did not require them to spend $10,000 on engineering and put in a $5,000 fee to put in the application to revise the map.
Are you
I'm
saying that
really
in order,
confused.
so I want to ask a question, in order for them to get approval of their subdivision, the way they
Because
wanted
of-
to do it,
Because of the drainage measures, and at the time, nobody has seen the floodplain maps, but because of just general stormwater concerns, the city required this in order to allow the development.
Now, you're gonna allow development. And then this floodplain may change after the development happens because of some other alteration out there? And it's gonna affect other people, am I following this
The
correctly?
basin
Sure.
will cause a change.
this is.
And
where
so
the-
it could actually put somebody into a floodplain.
Actually, it's gonna shrink the floodplain.
What this
It's
does.
gonna shrink it. Okay.
This
Not a
acts-
lot, but it will, and it will affect some people. Maybe somebody across the street lucks out and you don't.
I'll write that down, and you said it's gonna shrink it. 'Cause-
I'll show you, I got the map in back.
Well, I don't, you know, nature is nature, and this technology and engineering and guessing and should be, you know, something needs to change. But, you know, like I said, I'm confused, I'll just sit here.
Well,
I got another question for later, but just
you
go
have
on.
a question.
Yeah, I have a question. The map you have now, does that show actually structures on it? 'Cause I had that question a couple months ago. I'm pretty sure my house isn't in it, it just cuts the corner, but I haven't received anything one way or the other from anybody, mortgage company or whoever, that I'm in the floodplain. Yeah, so I mean, you're out, Mark. Let me grab that elevation.
Wait, I got it right here. Okay.